The K-State Olathe Innovation Campus is really the brainchild of interaction between Kansas State University and the citizens of Olathe. Olathe is a community that, along with the rest of Johnson County in the heart of the animal health corridor, puts a lot of credibility and basis on education. They also realize that there's a great opportunity here with the biosciences. And so in brainstorming with Kansas State University on how they could get their children involved with the biosciences, exposed to educational and career opportunities, it was worked out that a great opportunity would be to extend Kansas State down into the heart of the animal health corridor and develop a campus that could focus on animal health and food safety, core strengths of Kansas State University. Subsequent to that discussion, Olathe granted 38 acres of property to Kansas State University to develop this graduate campus focused on animal health and food safety. Well, as we began, Olathe also donated land to the Kansas Bioscience Authority. This was, again, a strategic partnership that allowed Kansas State to perform research, develop technology that could be commercialized in food safety and animal health, and subsequently needed a partner to help commercialize this technology as it was developed. That's where the Kansas Bioscience Authority plays a major role. Olathe donated another acreage to them, contiguous or right with the K-State campus, to make up a 91-acre bioscience park. And the KBA mission is to develop, attract, and maintain bioscience-related industries in Kansas and to help with the workforce development. So they have the ability to utilize their property for startup companies, incubator, accelerator companies, to attract investors. And partnering with Kansas State University, we now have a bioscience park that is anchored by an internationally known research institution, and we have an economic resource in the Kansas Bioscience Authority to help with commercialization of technology. Finding a contaminant that you don't know what it is very difficult to do, and it's complicated even more when it's in a food matrix because it's not necessarily in a pure form. It's gone through processing. It could have reacted with other chemicals, other nutrients, and has a different form altogether, and especially if you're not looking for a non-food substance. Well, I think there were a lot of lessons learned, and there's a lot being learned yet today that fits with the need for increased food safety, both for our pets as well as for us, because they're inextricably tied together. You can't separate them. I believe that we learned right away that it was very difficult to have a database that would give us the information needed to find and combine all of this information to get at a quick resolution of where the contamination is coming in. I think this is still borne out in the contaminations we've seen even in the human side. It's very difficult to find a database that actually tracks this type of illness that pops up. So databases would be one thing. The other would be, a very important aspect is that the assurance of quality and safety of our ingredients coming from other geographies has historically been supplied by those geographies. So the originating source is telling you that it's safe and it's pure and it's of the quality that they say on the label. And we've learned that that's not necessarily the case. The federal government doesn't have enough resources to allow putting someone at every port of exit from a country that we get resources from. So individual private companies and public companies are having to take that initiative to supply people that can be on the ground, in the field, where ingredients are being developed, produced, and processed to whatever degree, and shipped. And it's important that that's done because then you apply more resources when they get to the end product development stage where you're producing a product. In the U.S., you're still going to implement some more testing at that time.